So these people this morning, Tommy matched them because they told him they wanted a 4-room and a hall. So I go there, and when I get there, there's fucking 7 rooms in a hall. And so then the guy's like, he calls the girlfriend, and he comes back in where I'm at, and he says, I just talked to the missus, and, basically, we can maybe do a little substitution here or whatever, but we just want the 4-room and a hall deal. And I'm like, no, I get it, whatever you want. I'm here to make sure you guys get exactly what you want. And I said, if you get your deposit back, great. If not, it's not my fault. I was like, I don't know what your deposit is, but by the looks of this house, it's probably $3,000 or $4,000. And he said $4,000. I said, oh. I said, well, how important is that to get back? $127 important? And he said, well, maybe a little more than that. And I was like, I'm just telling you guys right now, you don't have the stairs on the ticket. Landlord comes in here and sees that you didn't clean the stairs, the worst part of the house. You didn't clean some of the rooms. They're going to probably charge you. And I don't know what to tell you. I can't even fend for you. And so anyway, he calls her and she gets on the phone. She's all pissity, and I said, well, I don't know what to tell you other than, if you want your deposit back, I'm the guy to help you get it. If you don't care about it, then make the decision whatever you want. I said, you want me to do those extra areas? I said, your 127 ain't going to work. It's going to be 300 today. She was like, fine. And I was like, I'm sorry, but, need it done. I was like,
this is how it is.
I was just surprised.
Yeah.
So anyway, she says, fine, and just hangs up the phone from her boyfriend, and her boyfriend's like, she's just stressed out because we're moving. And I'm like, I get it.
Yeah.
And I said, sorry, I gave her the hell of a deal. It would have cost anybody else to do this whole job right $700. I gave you guys a hell of a deal for $300. And he's like, yeah, that's cool. It's like, it's tough when the landlord lives right next door. I was like, oh, the landlord lives right next door, huh? And he's like, yeah. So he takes a load to the new house in his truck. I'd walk outside and go knock on the next door neighbor's house. I says, the landlord, she comes out the garage door, and I said, so you own the property over there next door? And she's like, yeah. And I said, well, come on, I need to talk to you about some stuff. And I'd take her over there, and I said, I got to tell you, these guys for renters, I don't think I've ever seen better. They were amazing renters for you. You got lucky picking renters like this. And they're doing a great job of taking care of this carpet today. But the only thing they're not doing is they're not putting a protection pack on it. And this carpet should be protected properly. So you guys can pay for that. She said, how much is it? I said, well, I'll measure everything and check it out and give you a price on it. And her husband walks in behind me and he says, you don't need to measure it, just do it.
So he paid for it?
Yeah.
Nice.
So I got extras from the, move out people.
Yeah.
And I got the landlord to buy more.
Nice.
So, well, with tip and everything, $500.
Damn.
If you think they're not going to buy anything, they're not. But if you understand, they probably got anywhere from $1,500 to $5,000 deposit on that house, wherever it is, it doesn't matter. They want that back. And if you don't go battle for them, they may not get it. But if you go battle for them, then and they feel like you're on their side. They feel like you're going to do a good enough job that when that landlord walks in there, they say, wow, thanks for being a good tenant. Then the customer, the move out wins, and the landlord wins, and you win.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
Super easy. It's like, I don't have to ask them even. I just basically tell them, this is what needs done. You want the deposit back? I'll be responsible.
Yep.
That's it. If you don't want to do it right, I ain't responsible.
Yep. That's how it's done right there, guys.